Alright, so I wanted to get some documentation of this. I know the lighting's kind of weird. It's a real deep sunset, so see if I can catch this properly because it's really bright. There we go. Okay, let's get a little bit of the shadows here. Do you see all that white now? I apologize for my camera not being all that super detailed. I'm trying to get this to focus in on here for you. Let's see if I can get this to work. Okay. Now, if you could see what I see, which I hope you can, we've got all these activities of white rot fungi, which is basically breaking down all the compost that I put in here. And a lot of that is existing in the same place as small particles of biochar. So, and coincidentally, you see all the roots that are in this piece of material. Now, this is in my active compost pit, so I dig this up about every 2 or 3 months. So these roots represent just 2 or 3 months worth of root growth in the active summertime. This is the pit right here, and I'll back up so you can see what's going on. It's just right by my old front door. I still work this site. We've got large laurels here, which are the main root rhizome that we've got going on in the soil. And just a lot of fungi activity and a lot of biochar. I've been putting biochar in this pit along with compost scraps, a lot of bread, some bean type products that I got from gleaners that were bad. Lots of different materials have gone into this pit, and this is actually the second time that I've kind of refilled and re-emptied this pit. I've gone through and trenched this whole area, and I didn't really apply enough soil to my trenches. I dug out the old soil and kind of put it elsewhere on the property so I could remediate that section and just work with the soil and move that around to good places, because it wasn't advantageous for me to compost on site as I normally would prefer to do for this kind of practice. So now this area looked better in the spring. I know I've shot some footage back then. I'm not sure if you've seen it or if it was posted. This is my next pit. This is what I'm working on. Obviously, you see there's a lot of roots here as well, but these are longer, larger established roots that are dominant for the structure of the plant. Now these types of roots here that we have in my hand, this is what the plant uses to pick up on nutrients and to get resources. And if you look, let's try and get the focus right. We've got these, I believe they call them clamp connections, where we've got, and I'm sorry, I'll try and get that. I know this is really blurry. All right, so you see the rot fungi directly on the roots. Now I tell you what, that is not degrading the roots. Now that's my humble expert opinion. I could tear this apart and show otherwise possibly, but basically wherever I see this, it's not in a source of problematic growth for the roots. It's that this is how the root is connecting to the soil. This is how the root is getting in much more personal contact with the nutrients in this substrate. So I'll go back over here because I really wanted to show just the amazing amount, and I'll back up the camera so you can see the amazing amount of roots that are going through this pit. Because it's really just, wherever I put my shovel in, I've got a lot of roots coming up. And I could tell as I was looking around, and I'll kind of pull these back so you don't think I just piled a bunch of roots up just to fool you. There's a lot of soft dirt in here. It's been turned quite a bit.
Oh, hey. I thought I heard somebody talking.
I'm doing a video.
So much because I'm looking for a affordable place I can camp out and or live.
Uh-huh.
I like these little buildings here. I've been, to tell you the truth, I've just been eyeing that garage because where I am, it's getting like not safe to be there very